Pate is the largest island in the Lamu archipelago off the northern coast of Kenya. Livelihoods on the island largely depend on the ocean, but the environment is changing. My colleague Joy has more.
That's correct, NT. Overfishing has depleted fish stocks off the Kenyan coast. And to keep the ecosystem in balance, the Pate Marine Community Conservancy is now monitoring fish stocks and supervising fishing methods. That's not always easy.
For years, Nasser Yusuf Mohammed caught fish. Now he just follows them. To do that, he has laid out a measuring tape. Nasser Yusuf and other former fishermen are counting the number of fish in this area near the coral reef. Their work will help monitor what's happening to marine life near Pate Island's coral reefs. It's important for our future generations, including our children, to be able to see the endangered sea turtles, the endangered dugongs, the nice coral habitats and the beautiful environment. That's why I joined the Reef Rangers. The 12 Reef Rangers work for the Pate Marine Community Conservancy. 12 communities have already joined the organization. Conservationist Juliet King has been working with the project for some time, along with marine scientist George Maina. King and Maina provide scientific support for the program and help make sure that the communities continue to improve the coordination of their work. A former fisherman, Nasser Yusuf, and his fellow reef rangers know how important it is to preserve the island's fish population. Their catch has been dwindling for years. The initiative hopes to counter this trend. Certain species of fish are key indicators for the overall health of the population. The rangers use a list to help them keep count. In recent years, the reef rangers have also offered advice on fishing techniques. For example, nets shouldn't be used in shallow waters to help protect the young fish. They've also set up protected areas.
Those areas have been agreed, and now it's a slow implementation of ensuring that all the community are aware which areas are to be left, which areas only certain fishing types can be done. And I think really it's over the next 5 years that we'll be beginning to see impact.
But the project is at risk. The Kenyan government wants to build a large port here. Over the next 10 years, they plan to build offshore terminals where the enormous oil tankers will be anchored. They'll transport the oil brought here from inland oil fields. The conservationists are very concerned about the impact of the infrastructure project. It will affect the fish and the food that fish eat. It will also affect the fish turtles' habitat, and that will have an impact on our fisheries in general. Others worry that the impact of the new port will spread to areas further away.
It is also important in terms of fisheries, because actually much of the fisheries resources in Kenya are from this part of the country, and specifically Pate Island, and to a larger extent Kiunga on the northern side.
Despite the harbour construction, the communities are determined to continue the nature conservation initiative. Project manager Nadir Mohammed and his team spent several years convincing local communities they'd have to join forces to achieve their goals. The team collaborates closely with the Reef Rangers. They also work together to try to stop poaching. Even though the fishermen in the communities and the rangers of Pate Island haven't been working together very long, they've already achieved one of their goals. Local residents have learned more about the importance of the natural environment and are doing more to conserve it.
One way to deal with stress is to make sure you have a healthy lifestyle, and that starts with eating well. It's easier than ever now that healthy natural products are widely available. In Germany, startup Green Guru provides urban professionals who are too busy to prepare a wholesome lunch for themselves with nutritious snacks and meals. Healthy eating has become a trend and is beneficial for the environment too.
It's early in the morning and rush hour in this Berlin kitchen. They've already got hundreds of orders to prepare. The founders of startup Green Guru spied a gap in the market, a salad-shaped gap. They cater to health-conscious urban professionals who are too busy to make their own lunch.
These days, people expect things to be fast. They want instant gratification. They want to have everything at the touch of a button. That's especially true at lunchtime, when people are really busy.
Surveys show that in Germany, 2 out of 3 people consider healthy eating important. The trend is reflected in supermarket sales. Demand for wholesome fresh smoothies and juices is soaring.
People are more concerned now about products being fresh and organic. Old-fashioned ready meals that are full of additives and preservatives aren't as popular as fresh produce.
The ready meal segment is stagnating. Manufacturers are struggling. Nestlé is a market leader and currently investing heavily in research. They want to provide nutritional solutions for consumers based on their genetic makeup and medical history, a custom-made diet for better health. The head of Nestlé Germany predicts this will be the next big thing.
There's no one-size-fits-all for healthy eating. Personalized diets mean what you eat depends on your body type, your age, your gender, and a number of other parameters.
Food manufacturers are also branching out with online nutritional advice services. In return, they get to suss out precisely who's eating what. For the time being, the statistics mainly reflect rough averages. For example, Germans eat on average 60 kilos of meat each per year. But these days, a growing number of Germans are switching to vegetarian diets. And 1 in 100 Germans is vegan.
The number of vegans has risen in recent years. Veganism is in the middle of a boom and is getting a lot more attention. The numbers might soon plateau a bit, but looking to a sustainable future, we believe veganism is a trend that will continue to grow.
But butchers beg to differ. They're convinced that vegans and vegetarians are only a small minority and say there'll always be a demand for meat.
Our customers are still eating meat. They're eating less of it, but they want it to be better quality.
Green Guru has a few salads left over from this morning. The delivery service makes a point of throwing away as little as possible. That's where another startup, Rescue, comes in. It tackles food waste with technology. So far in Europe, they've managed to rescue 100,000 meals destined for the garbage.
Rescue is an online platform that allows private individuals to order meals from restaurants and cafes that would otherwise have gone to waste. And they're sold at a discounted price. It's all about reducing waste. We save about 30,000 kilos of food in Europe this way.
Maybe another solution would be to only produce food on demand. One day, dinner might come out of a 3D printer. Then we'll decide what we want to eat with the click of a button. Bon appétit!